Welcome. This is Recidiva. I'm sharing a recording of a casual Skyrim playthrough using a mod list I built. My profound thanks to all the mod creators who have made this game a crowdsourced treasure. I hope you enjoy. Okay, Blackwater Blade is... where? Huh. I don't know. Where is the Blackwater Blade? I'm gonna look that up. A lot of the Creation Club I've never done more than once, so, okay. The Wreck of the Southern Squall. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up later. Okay, Sinemia's journal, if I'm doing these, I'm going to be drained of vital essence very quickly. They usually make you, dig for 12 hours, but let's see. Yeah, I was right. There was a Sinemi's journal here thing when I got here, but I didn't have the... So there's a flag. It'll say
You
excavate
look
site.
tired, little dragon.
I'm
Let's
going to
take...
save first in case... I don't think I actually take damage, but just in case I keel over dead, because it has been known to happen.
Thee off. Let me pump you.
Yep, I dig for 12 hours. Of course I
Show you how
do.
much I
And
love
I am
you.
exhausted now and
Everything
debuffed,
else can
and thank you so
fucking
much. Okay.
You'll die this day.
I think I've said it before. I say like bunch of something, whatever it is. Now it's bunch of spiders. But that's an Eddie Izzard joke when he was talking about being afraid of someone or something. I don't remember the exact context, but instead they pull out a bunch of flowers.
I learned a trick of
Instead
drawing a
of
bowstring
pulling
that
out
lets the arrow
a
go
bunch of
further.
spiders.
Next
Bunch
time
of
we camp, I'll hold
spiders.
you. Wait, shit. I mean, help. I'll help you adjust your arm so you,
Okay.
see
That's
what I
it.
mean, yeah.
So yeah, the Tsunami's journal stuff, really, it's two steps. You collect the journal, and then it's usually just a quick instance to collect loot, so that's what we just did. Alright, Evil in Waiting, go back to Valthun where we got... Wow, look at that, isn't that gorgeous? It's just so pretty here. Hey, Kaidan. Think you can put up a tent?
You're a bit pale. Need a drink? Come on, take a few sips for me, my love.
You are so sweet.
All right then. You look starving, love.
I wish they wouldn't do this.
Let's stop and eat.
I have to navigate my needs. I mean, I understand, but it gets really repetitive.
Aye? What about it?
I wish it were an option for Kaidan to notice something, but he just front loads it. Oh, I'm exhausted.
Maybe we should rest for the night.
Can you set up a campsite?
I'll pitch a tent for you anytime, sweetheart.
Yeah.
As you wish.
After that, asking him to pitch a large tent is, you know... I'm not getting any sleep now. Not that I mind. Yeah, the new tent. I'm getting used to it now. It has the Lux patch and the lighting is better and okay. Yeah, it is really cool to see all of this stuff still being activated. Still being developed. I think the only major update that I'm waiting on is Skyrim outfit system. And I'm wondering if I should just get used to manual outfit swaps so I can add jammies. But boy, that is a lot of work, guys. Sounds like apple pie and coffee time. Cinnami's journal wiped me out. Charwich Koenig Letters Volume 4. Huh. I thought we were at the end of these guys. 8 Suns Dawn, 3E412. Amiglyth, Somerset R. My good friend Lord Gemin, you must forgive me for not meeting you at the palace personally, but I've been unavoidably, tragically detained. I've left the front gate and door unlocked, and if you're reading this, you must have at least made it as far as the antechamber to the strong room. Perhaps you've already wandered the estate and seen some of its delights before coming to this chamber. 7 fountains of marble and porphyry. Isn't that blood? The reflecting pool, the various groves, the colonnades and quincunx. I don't think you would have already gone to the second floor suites in the west wing, as you would have had to pass this room first and picked up this letter. But believe me, they're beautifully appointed with magnificent balustrades, winding staircases, intimate salons, and bedchambers worthy of your affluence. The price of this property is exorbitant, certainly, but for a man like you who seeks only the best, this is the villa you must have. As you undoubtedly noticed as you arrive through the gates, there are several smaller buildings ideally suited to be guard stations. I know you are concerned with security. I am an intensely greedy man, and there is nothing I would have liked more than to show you here today, show you the grounds, fawn on you obsequiously, and collect a fat percentage of the cost of the sale when you bought this marvelous palace, as I'm sure you would have. My dilemma that caused my inexcusable absence began shortly after I arrived here early to make certain the villa was well cleaned for your inspection. A man named Koenig crept up behind me and gripped me by the throat, clamping his left hand over my mouth and nose and throttling me with his right hand, crushing the soft spot on my throat just below the thyroidal cartilage. He effectively strangled me in a few quick but very painful minutes. I'm currently buried in a pile of leaves in the north statuary parterre. Goes to the exceptional sculptural representation of the transformation of Trinidad. It should not be too long before I'm discovered. Someone at my bank will surely notice my absence in due time. Koenig might have buried me deeper, but he wanted to be ready for the arrival of his own old partner, Charwich. Perhaps part of you thinks it best to stop reading now, Lord Gemin. You are looking around the antechamber and seeing nothing but doors. The large one you took to come in for the garden is locked now behind you, and without a better knowledge of the layout of the estate, I could not recommend you attempt to flee down a corridor that might easily come to a dead end. No. Much better to keep reading and see where this is going. Koenig, it seems, was in a partnership with his friend Charwich to try to recover Azura's star. They understood it to be in the possession of someone named Hadwath Mithawir, a man who conjured up the Daedra Prince Azura herself to acquire it. As Nithwir originally hailed from High Rock, Charwich went there to look for him. while his partner searched Morrowind. They planned to communicate their findings by letters sent through couriers. Charwich's first letter stated that he had found information that Nightware had a mysterious patron named Balasir, a fact he had learned at the cemetery, with a gravestone of Nightware's sister Perid and a lycanthropic caretaker. Koenig replied back that he could find nothing about Balasir, but believed that Nightware had returned to High Rock with Pyrrha after getting the star. Charwich's last letter was written on his deathbed, having sustained mortal wounds from his battle with Balasir, who it seemed had been a mighty Daedric lord. Koenig grieved for his friend, and traveled the span of the Empire to Wayrest to pay his call of condolences on Lady Morling, the woman at whose house Charwich had been staying. After making some inquiries, Koenig learned that her ladyship had left the city quite suddenly. She had been entertaining a guest named Charwich, and it was understood that he had died, but no one ever saw the body. Certainly no healers had been sent to her house on the 13th of last seed of last year, and no one in Wayrest, just like no one in Tel Arun, has ever heard of Balasir. Poor Koenig was suddenly unsure of everything. He retraced his late partner's path through Baran and Grimtry Gardens, but found that the Nightware family crypt was elsewhere, in a small town in the barony of Dwinnen. There was indeed a lycanthropic caretaker, fortunately in human form at the time. When questioned, using the technique of strangulation, release, he told Koenig the story that he had told Charwich many months before. Hadwith and Peria Nightware had returned to Dwinnen, intent on settling old business. As the star requires potent spirits for power, they thought they would begin small by capturing the spirit of the werewolf they knew of in the family graveyard. Sadly for them, their grasp exceeded their reach. When the poor caretaker resumed his human form one morning, he found himself lying next to the shredded, bloody bodies of the Nightware siblings. Stressed and fearful, he brought their corpses and all their possessions down into the crypt. They were still there when Charwich came, and so too was Azura's star. Koenig now saw things clearly. The letters he had received from Charwich were lies, intended to keep him away. Undoubtedly, with the assistance of Lady Morling, his new partner, he had concocted stories, including one of his own demise, to trick Koenig into abandoning the quest for the star. It was clearly a sad statement on the nature of friendship, and one that needed immediate correction. It took the better part of 6 months for Koenig to find his old partner. Charwich and Lady Morling had used the power of the star to make themselves very wealthy and powerful. They assumed a number of different identities in their travel through High Rock and Skyrim, and then down to Phelanwood and the Somerset Isle. Along the way, of course, the star itself disappeared, as great Daedric artifacts always do. The couple still had much wealth, but their love sadly fell on troubled times. When they reached Eleanor, they parted ways. One must assume that during their months together, Charwich must have told Lady Morling about Koenig. It's pleasant to think of the loving couple laughing over the stories they were telling him about the mythical and dangerous Balasir. Charwich must not have given his former beloved a very accurate physical description, however, because when Lady Morling, then under the identity of Countess Zelana, met Koenig, she had no idea who he was. It came as quite a surprise to her when he began strangling her and requesting information about her former paramour. Before she died, she told Koenig what Charwich's new name and titles were, and where he was looking for a new palace. She even told him about me. Given all the twists and bends the last month's chase took him on, it was not difficult to find which palace Charwich was looking to buy, and what time his appointment was to view it. Then he had to merely arrive early, dispose of me, and wait. There our story must sadly end. I look forward to seeing you soon. Yours, Cyrix Gonithi, former estate banker. P.S. Charwich, turn around now, or don't. Your choice. Your friend, Koenig. Chorus pie, a recipe. If I have to hear one more time about that famous gourmet who wrote that recipe book, I'll hack off my own ears with a blunt axe. Sure, he can cook up some dishes fit for them stodgy Imperials and them poncy Bretons, but real Nords want real Nord food, and my chorus pie is just that. I guess I've been complaining a lot about it, because Susanna was yelling at me. Nils, she said, if your chorus pie is so good, you should write down the recipe. Well, I ain't good with my letters, and I got no talent for writing, but I thought, why not give it a go? So this here's my first ever recipe that I wrote down, and I hope you like it. First thing you're going to need is some chorus meat, and that ain't easy to come by. Choruses mostly live in caves, and as luck as not, they share them caves with other nasty things. If you go hunting for chorus meat to make some dinner with, make sure you don't end up dinner yourself. Haha. Anyway, like I was saying, get yourself some good armor and a nice big sword, and if you got some stout men who won't run off at the first sign of trouble, in other words, not like one of them poncy Bretons, then go looking in caves and you'll find a chorus sooner or later. They look like big bugs the size of really big dogs, and mind you watch out for that acid they spit. That'll ruin your armor pretty quick. Now, once you got some chorus meat, you gotta put it on the spit. Make sure you get that white, thick meat from the midsection. Don't use that yellow meat from the head or legs because that's got poisonous acid in it, and if you eat it, you'll probably die. So you cook up your chorus on the spit, and you want to baste it with sauce. To make that, grind up some tomatoes in a pulp and then mix that with water, peppers, honey, and salt. And then you have to boil it all together. I wouldn't use too many peppers, but you want a few spoons of salt. How much honey you use is up to you, depends on how sweet you want it. When the chorus is done and you've basted it enough, then you want to bake it in a pie with some potatoes, carrots, and apples. Put the rest of that sauce you made in there too. If you want turnips, sometimes those are good, depends on what you're in the mood for. Then you cook that for a while. Look for the top to be light brown. That's when you know it's done. And that's it. And that's it. Easy as pie. Yep. Recipe. Nothing about the pastry. Bake it in a pie. Your recipe for pie is bake it in a pie? All of the food around here is so bad. Terrible cookbooks. Okay, back to Valtune. I've done this a few times. It's not too hard. It's pretty straightforward. I might get a little lost, but I won't get tragically lost. There are no undoable puzzles. Just 3 different directions you can take. So pretty.
Those bandits last time got too fucking near. That's the reason just thinking about it.
Can I seriously not get into Valfin? What the hell? Wow, it's just gotta... Okay. Yeah, look, the marker is to the left. Okay. Lost door. Stay out of the fire, buddy. Me, stay out of the fire, sweetheart.
I know why Draugr hide in their crypts. Because they don't have the guts for a real fight. Get it? Guts. Oh shit, Kaidan.
Blade is thirsty for blood.
Okay.
You bastard!
Missile one. With the Draugr running away.
You don't know who you're messing with.
And then I think the door back here is open. Yeah. The door that was locked before is now open.
Screw you!
Fair warning. I'm absolutely shite at this, so apologies in advance.
Let me see. There might be a marker in here for Guardians. It seems very familiar. Oh, but I won't be able to open it. Okay. Guardians of the Divine is conditional. You have to
Yes!
you have two choices.
Are you alright?
To open the chests that have the items, you either have to be wearing the, I think his name is Pelennor. You have to either be wearing the ring of Pelennor or have a very specific blessing. So going after one, if you don't have the ring, then you need, a blessing from a different Daedra. So it is very unlikely that I have the actual. Well, no, it's impossible that I have the blessing because it's for the. It's either the 8 or the 9, and I don't have a blessing from any of the 9 Daedra. I have Oriel, so there's no point in finding the chest. We'll come back when we're on the Guardian's quest. Well, that's not good. Run, run, run.
This was the worst. All the places you'd have to be apologising for. Slow and steady now.
And not on fire. Okay, yeah, my resistance is better. Usually, take a lot more damage than that. Come on now. Here, big slammy door. Insta death for fire defense. Oh, I don't know. It might get easier at a certain point. I don't know if it scales. Oh boy, I would like to know that guy into that big slammy door.
You want some more?
Nope.
Okay, conjuration is in fact getting better. Half magical and adept. Bound weapons will banish summoned creatures and turn to raise ones. That's a cool perk.
Let's get out of here.
Avoid the big slammy door.
Your glory, my love.
Just because I love you, Kai.
I'm in no mood for this fuck.
Yes!
Don't sound scared when you're in a fight. But I find it a bit thrilling to watch. Bit of both, methinks. It's so dark in here. Watch out for traps. I do not want to be dragging you out of your minds. You want to do this the hard way?
You want my Dragonborn? You'll have to get through me.
We only jump. Let's be careful. Someone could be watching us.
Vessel. Be careful of this weird place in here. Kill everything first. Oh, you can. Alright. Yeah, you can. Okay. You can get trapped in there. So, a lot of times, Kaidan just ends up abandoned out here with undead that are kicking his ass.
How did
and
they
I'm
find
stuck
us?
on that gate.
The fella's tits! Give it up! Trying to end this. You don't like it? Well then, fuck off! Once again, that went very well.
Yeah, this is closed. I think you're supposed to, do you have to put something, like, I could put a corpse on top of there, right?
Stick close.
It opened. It's gonna close because nothing's on it now, but okay, that was funny. Let's just do it. Let's just do this fast, huh? Yep, and it stayed open. Haha. Okay, that's fine.
Slow and steady. Enjoy your fucking feet, Kaidan.
Yeah, see, I've already been through here. Let's see where I need to go. Yeah, right through there. I don't know how. Alright. You take refuge in clairvoyance. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you are so not helpful. Ugh. Okay. I was just singing the praises of clairvoyance. You've done me wrong. Okay, I've got a problem. Alright. Okay, I need to get into there. There's a door here. Aha! I see you, door. Spiteful, I'm taking, no, I'm petty, and common, and lesser. I'm taking your stuff.
Watch where you step or you'll be leaving here over my shoulder.
Yeah, you'd hate that. I mean, not if I was dead. I know you would hate that, but having to drag me out of somewhere because I was incompetent and not as good as you, that would be awesome. Only Kaidan could navigate. Actually, he can. You can ask him to lead you somewhere. But I mean, you could ask him to lead you to Markarth, and you would have to like literally follow him. You could probably walk White Run to Markarth. I thought it was like a quick, fast travel thing, but no, you will walk the whole way. Yeah, this is a pretty painful fight. Don't try to do this early in your game. If you are inclined toward higher difficulties.
You won't win this.
Hey Vandal, you gonna help me kill a dragon priest? Please don't rip my shirt up.
That was excellent.
You still are not used to the fact that you have claws. You don't have to bring them out, little buddy. Okay, I can't see the pathway. I can't see. You are delaying my ability to kill yet another Draugr.
What exactly is in these balls?
I have to cut it.
It looks like them, but something tells me it's definitely not. Bligey gets the chill crawling up my spine.
There's icky bottles. Icky bottles. Oh, what shout did I learn? Or a whisper. I don't care. You're an achievement. That's not good. Where the fuck am I going? Come on, people. Where am I going, kitty? I would do better if you navigated. Oh, look. It's sending me through a wall. Hey, sweetheart. You're a good kitty. You would never haunt an ancient crypt and try to kill me, would you? I wouldn't like that. That'd make me sad. You're cute. You're a good kitty. Yes, you are.
All these dead bodies make for poor company.
Great observation there, Kaidan. Oh my god. Where do I go? This place is big. I haven't gotten a single skill raise from this. What class is it? Yeah, it's alter. It's illusion. Okay, it's because I'm already good at illusion. All right, save here, and I can still die. We'll see. It's a tough fight. But maybe at nearly 60, I'm becoming competent.
You found the vessels. I was worried that I had sent you to your death.
What am I gonna do with these?
In life, Hevnorak drained his own blood from his body. His goal was to transfer his power back into himself after death, becoming a powerful lich. The vessels contain that very blood. Empty them, and you remove any chance he has of regaining his former powers.
I'm ready.
Very well.
You could say
Empty the
this seems
vessels into the
dangerous.
scarf
Yes,
near
it
the
is.
throne.
This whole thing is dangerous.
Then sit in the throne. When you have done so, I will unbind Hevnorak.
Wanna help me kill a big?
He will awaken
Big
in a
old
weakened
lich?
state. But the lich is still to be reckoned with. Be ready.
Oh my god, kitty. Ugh. Where are you going?
That human
Oh, you got your claw stuck. I'm sorry, but no, don't get your other claw stuck in lots of places.
Potions or
Oh, stuck? Come on. Okay. Is that better? No, you're still stuck. I'm sorry, love. I don't want to upset you, but let me try. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Yeah, a stuck claw is the end for him. He can't stand it. And he's sure I did it. Yeah. Blood. Blood. Alright, that's an old YouTube. Blood. Not funny. Defeat Hevnorak.
oh me. Oi!
Yeah, that's not a lot of damage for him. But he also can't see me. But he's got a shout that will knock you flat on your ass and then he can zap the crap out of you when you're down, if I recall. So I have died here quite a few times. They're memorable. Because I will come in and get the King Orgrim's chat or whatever it is. Coffer. King Orgrim's coffer.
Sick of him.
I think I can just waltz in here and kill him, and I can't. Okay.
If we keep this
empty.
up, I'm gonna start putting notches on my belt here soon. Oh, wait.
Good job.
I meant to mark kills, not just to mark my kills.
Is there any... Okay.
Thank you, hero. Now, I may finally rest. Take Hivnorak's iron mask. It may be of use to you, and serve as some reward for your
This
feat.
voice actor is usually an asshole, so he seems like a nice guy here. Okay. That was cool. Okay. Thanks for watching. Wishing you found family, creative hobbies, a hot bath after a long day, and food you love as much as Saleya loves apple pies.